In this lesson, we're going to be talking about looking at two equations of a line and deciding whether those equations, when you graph them, make parallel, perpendicular, or neither lines, meaning they're not parallel or perpendicular. So our only problem we are doing asks us, are these lines parallel, perpendicular, or neither? So what you're looking for is if these lines have the same slope, they'd be parallel. If they have opposite reciprocal slopes, they are perpendicular. And if they don't meet either two of those, having same or opposite reciprocal slopes, they are neither. So we aren't saying they're bad lines, we're just saying they're not parallel or perpendicular. So when you look at these, the two lines that you're given, 2x minus 3y equals 9 and 9x plus 6y equals 12, they're given to us in standard form. Now, unless you can manipulate an equation very well in your head, you don't know the slope of these lines right now. You'd have to actually solve for y and put it in slope-intercept form so you can look and see the slope. So that's what we're going to do. Some of you can maybe do this in your head sometimes, but be very careful with that, because a lot of times students that try this in their head make a sign error, and then that causes them to get the answer wrong. So I'm going to look at my first line that I'm given and define the slope of this line, 2x minus 3y equals 9. I'm going to solve for y. So I would minus 2x from both sides. I then bring down my negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 9, because again I can't add those, they're not like terms. And then to get y by itself, I divide every term by negative 3. So y equals 2/3 x minus 3. The only thing I really care about this line, what I'm looking for, is its slope. So this line's slope is 2/3. Now, if my next line slope is 2/3, they're parallel. If my next line slope is negative 3/2, they're perpendicular. If it's any other number, they're neither. So that's what I'm looking for. So now to look at the last line, I have 9x plus 6y equals 12. So I'm going to minus 9x from both sides. 6y equals negative 9x plus 12. I then divide all three spots by 6. So I have y equals negative, if I reduce 9/6, I'd get 3/2. Y equals negative 3/2 x plus 2. Again, I'm just using this line for its slope. Its slope is negative 3/2. So I know right now these lines are not parallel. They don't have the same slope. So now look at their slopes. Are they opposite reciprocals? I'm going to say yes, right? I mean, don't they look like they're opposite reciprocals? The opposite reciprocal of 2/3 is negative 3/2. So when they ask me, are these lines parallel, perpendicular, or neither, my answer is perpendicular. Or if you wanted to use the symbol, I would take that also. Now, what you want to watch out for, that Excel Math is great at, which is why we love it, they're going to try and trick you a little bit. And they might give you a line that has a slope of 1/2, and the other line has a slope of 2. Now these lines are not parallel, but they are reciprocals, aren't they? Make sure they're opposite reciprocals. So this example would be a neither. They are reciprocals, but they're opposite reciprocals. So be on the lookout for that.